Alright, hi guys. We're gonna do a general class warm-up for you guys today. So ready? Everybody put your hands on your hips and jump your feet apart together. Ready to go. Apart together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopping on one foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And freeze. Okay, arm circles forward. And backwards. And twist. And airplanes. And shoulder thrust. And Achilles stretch. Push one foot into the ground. And switch, other foot. And both feet. And switchy feet. And toe pops. And on your knees and stretch your wrists. Back to your handstand and wiggle your fingers. And flip them over, palms down, fingers towards your knees. And fingers out to the side, rock side to side. Okay, and put them together and roll them. And make a wave. And shake them out. Okay, and have a seat in a butterfly. Feet together. And try and put your nose to your toes. And come up and push your knees down. And take one leg and hold it out straight. And bring it down. And other leg. And both feet. And see if you can do it no hands. And drop them into a straddle. Just go as big as you can and big press up tall. And give yourself a hug and reach over for one toe. Try and get your ear to your knee. And press. And give yourself a hug and reach the other side. And press. And reach in the middle as far as you can go. And come up and shake your legs together. And stretch up tall, flat back. And 3 candlesticks. Candlestick. And touch your toes. And candlestick. And touch your toes. And one more time. Candlestick. And touch your toes and try and hold. And now grab your toes and pull them back. Flex and pull. And then roll over on your stomach. And seal stretch. If you want, you can try and touch your toes to your head. I am unable to do that. Me as well. Okay, and cat stretch. Try and push your armpits into the floor. Bottom in the air, armpits to the floor. And come up on your hands and knees. And put one leg in front. Hand on your knee, lunge forward. Try and keep your front leg straight up and down. Don't let your knee get over your foot. And then hands on the floor, straight leg. Try and put your nose to your knee. Okay, now keep your hands where they are and make both legs straight. And hold. And now slide out as far as you can and try and hold it for 10 to 20 seconds.
If you do not have your split down like me, try and focus on your form instead of trying to force yourself all the way down.
And come out. And other leg in front. And lunge forward. You should feel the stretch in your back hip. Remember, keep your front leg straight up and down. And straighten your front leg. Hands on the floor, nose to knee. And both legs straight. And slide out as far as you can. And hold. Okay, if you can go all the way down, make sure your front foot is not rolled over sideways. You should try and get your pinky toe to go towards the floor, not your big toe. Okay, and come out. And stand up in a big straddle. And we're gonna do a Spider-Man stretch first. So you're gonna bend one leg and other leg is out straight. And switch, other side. And now back to a straddle stand. And then slide out as far as you can go. And shake it out. Bring your legs back together. And lay down in position number 1, straight like a pencil. And position 2, bend your knees, bend your elbow. And position 3, push up in your glute. And come down and rock and roll. Alright, and let's try one more. Okay, lay down position 1. And 2. And 3, push up. And if you can, try and pick up one leg. And go down and rock and roll. All right, thanks for joining us for Wing Kids Week 1 warm-up.
All right, you guys, the first skill for our grade school gymnastics is going to be a forward roll. You're going to start with your arms up by your ears, feet together, hands down on the ground, close enough to your feet. Lift your bottom up, tuck your head, and roll, reaching for the sky whenever you stand up. Things not to do during your forward roll are reaching too far out in front of your hands, because if you do, you will fall over. Another one, if you put your hands too close to your feet and tuck in your head, you're going to land on your back like a rock. So one more time with the correct form. Arms up by your ears, hands down by your feet, bottom up, tuck the head, roll and stand up. Good job, Coach Cami. Our next skill for grade school gymnastics is our candlestick stand up. Start with your arms by your ears, sit down like you're sitting in a chair, feet go to the sky, squeezing your bottom as tight as you can. And when you stand up, keep your arms by your ears, reach for the ceiling and squeeze. Things you do not want to do during your candlestick is shove your feet back behind your head. You may fall over or roll backwards. All right, let's show you the correct one more time. Arms up by your ears, sit down like you're sitting in a chair, feet to the sky, squeezing your bottom, and stand up, reaching tall. Good job. All right, you guys, our next skill is going to be a handstand progression, starting with a lunge, leading to a lever, and then a lever hop, and eventually a handstand. Here we go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just our basic lunge. Right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now moving on to a lever. Okay, okay, 1 step, 2 kick, 3 T, 4 touch, 5 T, 6 lunge, 7 press, 8 close. Okay, one more time. Try and keep a straight line from finger to toe. Ready? 1 step, 2 kick, 3 T, 4 touch, 5 T, 6 lunge, 7 press, 8 close. Okay, now to a little handstand. Okay, 1 step, 2 kick, 3 T, 4 little hop, 5 T, 6 lunge, 7 press, 8 close. And then onto a bigger handstand. 1 step, 2 kick, 3 T, 4 handstand, 5 T, 6 lunge, 7 press, 8 close.
If you are having trouble at home mastering your handstand, here are a couple of other options you can do to improve every single day. Put your hands down on the ground, walk your feet up the wall. The more advanced you get, the closer you'll be able to walk your hands up to the wall until you are in a straight body handstand. Make sure when you come down from your handstand, you are careful to walk your hands out slowly and place the feet on the ground.
Skill you can work on at home is your press handstand against the wall. So to start, just stand in a straddle, hands on the floor, push your shoulders into the wall. Make sure your hands are in front of your shoulders. And then try and lift your toes off the floor into your handstand. And then you can straddle and come back down. Okay, if you're having trouble, you can do a little jump into it. Jump it up. And then straddle it back down.
Our next grade school gymnastics progression is going to be the cartwheel. Make sure you find a blank wall at your house so you're able to do this on. To start, you're going to put your favorite leg in front so that your belly is facing the wall. You now will put your hands down on the ground, keeping your elbows straight and walking your feet up and over the wall like a rainbow. When you land, your bad leg should be in front so that your belly is facing the wall again. Okay, guys, our next step in our cartwheel progression will be our hands down jump around. If you do not have a mat at home, you can use a pillow or any other elevated surface. Here we go. We're going to put our hands down on the ground and jump both feet over the top like a rainbow, ending with our not so favorite leg in front. Make sure when you are doing this, just like when walking your feet up the wall, you keep your elbows straight. So one more time, arms up, hands down, favorite leg in front, jump over the top like a rainbow, and finish the cartwheel. Our next step in our progression will be our rocking X cartwheel. Like I said earlier, favorite leg in front, you will rock side to side until you get enough momentum to kick up and over the top, ending with your not so favorite leg in front. So one more time, arms up and feet in an X motion, rocking back and forth and kicking over the top, and a rainbow motion, landing with that not so favorite leg in front. The last step in our cartwheel progression will be an actual cartwheel, starting with your good leg in front, arms up by your ears. When you reach, you will go through a lever motion, standing up with your not so favorite leg in front. One more time. Make sure whenever you kick for your cartwheel, your legs go over the top like a rainbow. Good leg in front, lever, kicking, and land. Good job, Coach Cammie. All right, you guys, this week we are going to do a cartwheel challenge. So after you have done all of your cartwheel progressions, You can have mom or dad or whoever's home video your cartwheel and send it in to Cammie@wingkids.net. That is CAMMIE@wingkids.net. And we will choose the best cartwheel, and that person will be featured on next week's video. All right, so Coach Cammie's gonna go first. Let's see it, Coach Cammie. All right, Amanda, you're next. Let's see your best cartwheel. Good job. All right, you guys, Amanda would be the winner in this one. And this is a good example of the video you need to send in. All right, you guys, once your cartwheel has been mastered, you can move on to a round off. In a round off, you are essentially doing a cartwheel, but instead of landing 1 foot at a time, you will bring your feet together at the top and land with 2 feet. Make sure if you're doing this at home, you are on a soft surface, such as carpet or outside in the grass. So first, we will start with our arms up, good leg in front, just like a cartwheel. We will reach, lever, feet together, and push. Good job, Coach Cammie. Make sure whenever your hands hit the ground, you are pushing off and bringing them to your ears. One more time, good leg in front, reaching, feet together, and push. Once you have mastered the standing round off, we will move on to a step hurdle round off. A hurdle is essentially a skip. When you are doing your hurdle, you will step onto your bad leg, lifting your good leg into a skipping motion and reach into the round off. Once you feel comfortable with your step hurdle, you will add the round off onto the end of it. So step, hurdle, feet together, push, and rebound. Good job, Coach Cammie. Let's see one more. Here we go, stepping on our bad leg, hurdle, good leg, feet together, push, and rebound.
All right, the next skill we're gonna be working on is our bridge, and then working on our bridge to kick over. So first thing we gotta do is you're gonna lay down in position number 1, and then position 2, bend your knees and elbows. Position 3, push up in your bridge, and try and push your shoulders over your wrists. Okay, you can also do shoulder rocks, where you're pushing your shoulders over your wrists. I can do about 10 and then come down and rock and roll. Okay, another drill you can work on for your shoulder flexibility in your bridge is to lay down on the floor near a wall, and then you're going to push up into your bridge, and you're gonna try and push your chest into the wall. Okay, and try and hold. Push your chest towards the wall as much as you can, and hold. And good job, Coach Kylie. You can come down. All right, once you've mastered your bridge and are able to hold your head up off the floor for at least 10 seconds, you can try to lift one leg up in your bridge. Coach Kylie's gonna push up in her bridge. She's gonna try and push her shoulders over her hands, and she's gonna lift her leg, and she's gonna try and squeeze her leg as straight as she can. Oh, there you go, much better, Coach Kylie. All right, once you've mastered your bridge with holding one leg up, you can move on to trying to do your bridge kickover. It's easiest to start with your feet on an elevated surface. Okay, then you're gonna push up into your bridge, take your good leg, and try and kick over the top. Yay, Coach Kylie.
All right, you guys, now we are going to show you a little bit of strength conditioning you can do at home while you have free time. First, we're gonna start with a tucked push-up position. Notice how Coach Cammie's hips are flat. They're not pushing up to the sky. Her arms are straight and her belly is in. After you get comfortable with that, you can move on to an actual push-up position up on your feet, squeezing your belly, squeezing your bottom flat, and making sure your shoulders are over your hands. When doing this, make sure you're not leaning too far forwards or too far backwards. Make sure you meet right in the middle, shoulders over the hands, squeezing the body. After you've mastered the tuck push-up hold and the actual push-up hold, you can move on to push-ups. Make sure whenever you're doing this, you're squeezing your bottom flat. You will bend the elbows, bring the chest all the way to the ground, and back up. Notice how Coach Cammie is squeezing her belly when doing this. She's not letting her belly hit the floor first. Her body is all hitting at the exact same time. After you get comfortable with this, move on to your real push-up position, making sure shoulders are over your hands, bending the elbows, squeezing the belly and the bottom, and going up and down. If your belly is the first thing to hit the ground on this, you are doing it incorrectly. Make sure you squeeze, body lowering all at the same time and pushing back up. All right, you guys, next up on our strength and conditioning is our plank hold. When doing this, make sure you're up on your elbows, hands are squeezing together, your bottom is down flat and your belly is in. If you are arching and your belly is sagging to the ground, that is wrong. Make sure your body is up in the air and you don't look like a mountain, but instead you look flat like a board. Good job, Coach Cami. Right, you guys, last thing on the list for our grade school strength and conditioning today will be our V-up progression. You're going to start by trying to balance in a tuck hold, arms out in front of you. After you get comfortable with that, you can slowly lower your upper and lower body down into a hollow, making sure that your lower back is on the ground and that you cannot fit your hands underneath there. After you get comfortable with that, you will raise back up into a tuck hold. Next, we will make it a little bit harder, and when you go down into your hollow hold, you will lower down with your arms by your ears, just like this. And when sitting back up, you will bend the knees and bring it back up into a tuck hold. Once you're able to do that comfortably, we will move on to a full V-up. So instead of bending the knees when you come up, your arms and hands will reach for your toes and your legs will stay straight. So you will go from the hollow hold to the V-up, just like this. Good job, Coach Cami.